Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening. Hi, I'm Verna Fisher, and it is Integrative Wisdom's Soul Catalyst Card Deck Day. It is Wednesday as this video is being created. Soul Catalyst Card Deck. Body, mind, and spirit working together in service to the soul. We're going to pull one of these little puppies today. And as I was thinking about the cards this week, I thought about there's so many card decks out there. So it's like, well, why would you want another card deck, right? I mean, there are those of us that are just obsessed with, card decks. They're fun. And yet I started thinking how the Soul Catalyst deck was different from other card decks out there. It's not a astrological card deck. It's not a tarot card deck. It's not a pick your certain gemstone card deck. It's not a pick your angel card deck. It's none of those kinds of things. But it is an intuitive use of the cards, because you're asking, where's the wisdom for me today, right? Where's the wisdom for me today or this week, however you're going to use them. But what I really think about the card deck is, and you're going to love this one, to me, they're more like multiplication cards. Remember when, I don't know, if you're younger, you may not have had to do multiplication cards where you had to do your cards over and over and over again until you knew them by heart. Well, that's how I think of this card deck. I think of this card deck as a tool that's so basic to your well-being, and the whole multiplication tables, it was to your well-being because that was the only way you could get through your math class, was to know your multiplications. Well, in the same way, I think that's what the Soul Catalyst card deck is hoping that you will use these as such a basic tool that you will be using them every day to live your best life. So the Soul Catalyst card deck, otherwise known as your multiplication cards, right? Oh boy, now you're really excited, huh? Anyway, just a thought, They're so basic. These 52 tools or practices can be so helpful. And now I'm just so serious. Again, 12 years in the making for me to get this card deck to life. And I just want to see it go into as many hands as possible and help as many people live their best life, because we need you to live your best life right now, right? Right. Okay, so here we are. Feet on the floor, taking a moment. All right, I'm gonna take a moment, and as always, this card that I'm drawing is for all of us, and let's see what happens. So take a breath with me. Okay, picking this card. Okay, here we go. Okay. I think, it's been a week, but it's the body card respect. So, unless my mind is failing me, which is totally a possibility, totally. This was a card that we had last Wednesday, and trust me, when I'm picking a card, I am not going into the same place or doing it the same way. And so what this tells me is that maybe we didn't get the message last week, that it is so critical and so important to honor this vessel, to honor this body, to be sure that we are not engaging in any activities that would purposely do it harm, that all of the activities that we do will impinge upon this one body. It's the only one we have, even though, in today's world, you can get a new heart and a new liver and a new kidney and a new lung and, a new face even, right? But it's the only body you have. It's the only body that will get you through. And so to respect your body, I hope you will take a moment to think about what that means for you to respect your body. What are the practices that you, what are the habits that you have? Maybe that's a better way to say it. What are the habits that you have that may not reflect a great appreciation for your body? Younger people, and yes, I was a younger person once, we don't really understand. First of all, we don't understand mortality. I don't know if anybody really does, but we don't understand really that we're going to die. We don't really understand too much about illness. We don't really understand because we're so impetuous that we just do things without really understanding or thinking of the consequences. It's probably more understanding because when you're younger, you haven't had a lot of life experience. And so a lot of times we learn from experience. So maybe this is a, cut it off at the path kind of a way to say, wait a minute. Yeah, I have freedom. I can do what I want to do. Gosh darn it. But there are limits. And so to respect this body, to respect what its limitations are, to respect that it is precious. It is precious, this body, just as it is. And so sometimes we're so busy trying to improve it because we hear messages from the larger world that we live in that we need to do something to make it better. You know what? How about making it better by respecting it just as it is? Just as it is. I love you, body. Thank you, body. And then you can go through a whole litany. I mean, if you wanted another extra practice, you could start from the bottom of your feet. Oh my gosh, how much work do they do for you? And thank them and send them some energy and some love. And make sure that your simple things, wearing the right shoes. I mean, come on, if we're a slave to fashion, some women, if we want to be long distance runners and we're not paying attention to the health of our feet. So sometimes our dreams, our wants may be in conflict with respecting our body. And so we have to work through that, right? So maybe if we have a really big, strong goal in mind that's going to push our body a little bit, well, maybe we have a conversation with our body to ask. Yeah, we ask. Take that moment, tune in. Is this the right thing for us right now, body? Should we be doing this right now, body? I mean, it sounds goofy maybe, and it sounds maybe a little bit, I don't know, some people might say juvenile or just irrelevant. However, it's the elephant in the room that says, your body is talking to you. And if you don't listen to your body, then it will speak louder. It will speak louder. And so the more you ignore the language of the body, the more you could find yourself, excuse me, in a little bit of trouble physically. But anyway, card for the week, same card we had last week as far as I know. And if I'm totally wrong, well, I'll put it in the bottom. But body card, respect. All right, here's to a great day. Excuse me, froggies with me today. All right, take care. Bye-bye.